President Trump says Kate Middleton is so radiant, healthy, and beautiful. President Trump was the guest of honor at a state banquet at Windsor Castle this evening where he was sat between the King and the Princess of Wales. And Trump showered them both with praise in his speech, describing Kate as so radiant and so healthy and so beautiful. The president delivered his speech after the King's and before the 160 guests began their four-course meal. He began by saying that it was a singular privilege to be the first American president welcomed here. He then raised a laugh by saying, "That's the first and maybe that's going to be the last time. I hope it is actually." He spoke glowingly of King Charles's achievements, adding that he had raised a remarkable son, in Prince William, who he said he thought would have unbelievable success in the future. "Melania and I are delighted to visit with Prince William and to see Her Royal Highness, Princess Catherine, so radiant and so healthy and so beautiful," Trump added. For his part, King Charles expressed his pleasure at welcoming the President and Melania to Windsor. "The ocean may still divide us, but in so many other ways we are now the closest of kin," Charles said. "Mr. President, you have spoken of your pride in your British roots. In fact, not only have you set foot on British soil twice in the last 2 months alone, but I understand that British soil makes for rather splendid golf courses." The King also joked about how enthusiastic the media once was to see him marry the daughter of a U.S. president, Richard Nixon's daughter Tricia. In fact, had the media succeeded in the 1970s in their own attempt at deepening the special relationship, I myself might have been married off within the Nixon family. The King said, referencing his 1970 visit to the U.S. when he was photographed with Tricia. The banquet in St. George's Hall was the finale to the first day of the president's 2-day visit. Today, it was all about the pageantry. Thursday the focus will shift to politics when Trump visits Prime Minister Keir Starmer at his country house Chequers.